Everything in Genesis 1 except the darkness, the deep waters, and the creepy things is Christ. The Spirit came to brood. That is Christ. Christ is the Spirit. Christ is also the Word. The light came in. The light is Christ. The air, no doubt, is Christ. The Spirit is Christ, and the Word is Christ. The light is Christ, and the air is Christ. The dry land is Christ. The grass is Christ, because Christ is our green pasture. The herbs are Christ. Christ is the corn, the wheat, the henna flower, and all kinds of beautiful herbs. All the trees are Christ. Christ is the olive tree, the fig tree, the wine tree, the live tree, and the fish are Christ. Christ fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Most Christians only pay attention to the 5 loaves, forgetting the 2 fishes. However, Christ is not only the 5 loaves, he is also the 2 fishes, something from the deep waters to nourish us. Christ is also the birds, he is the eagle. Exodus chapter 19 verse 4 says that Christ was the big eagle which bore the Israelites upon his 2 shoulders. As a great eagle, he delivered his people out of Egypt. One day, Christ said that he was a big hen. At the end of Matthew chapter 23, Christ said, I am a hen. I want to gather you all under my wings, but you would not come to me. Christ is the cattle, the ox, the calf, the cow, the sheep, and the lamb. Christ is also a lion. Finally, Christ is the man, the real Adam. Christ is also the sun, the morning star, and the real source of the moon's light. In chapter 1 of Genesis, everything is Christ and Christ is everything. If you only enjoy Christ as the grass, you are not qualified to express Him. If you enjoy Him as the herbs and as the trees, you are still not qualified. Even if you enjoy Him as the fish, you are not qualified. Although you may enjoy Christ so much, you are not yet qualified to express Him. You must progress from all these levels of life to the level of the bird life. Then you begin to be qualified to express Christ. The bird life is one of the 4 categories of life represented before the throne of God. As I mentioned last night, of the 9 categories of life in Genesis 1, only 4 are represented before the throne of God. Let me give you the 9 categories again: the grass, the herbs, the trees, the fish, the birds, the cattle, the beasts, the creeping things, and the man. Out of 9 categories, only 4, the bird, the cattle, the beast, and the man, are qualified to express Christ. The grass is not qualified. It is good, but it is a kind of life on the lowest level. Neither the herbs, the trees, nor the fish are qualified. Of course, all the creeping things are forsaken for eternity. They go to the lake of fire.